This is the only context I'm going to be talking about this fucking movie in. So for those of you who are looking forward to me in any way, shape, or form talking about the bitch, be motherfucking grateful. I just subconsciously made a cheese grating joke, didn't I? Fuck. Readers, today's lesson involves Sausage Party. No, not about Sausage Party. Y'all need to lose that train of thought with a fucking quickness. Because if this was about Sausage Party, then I just completely failed as a YouTuber. I might as well just stop making videos and completely commit to the time that I would usually spend making them to take naps. You laugh, but I'm serious. Fuck this movie. No, readers, if anything, this video is about the animation studio that made Sausage Party. Nitrogen Studios of Vancouver, Canada. On the day of its release, comicbrew.com released an interview with its two directors, Conrad Vernon and Greg Tiernan, the latter co-owning Nitrogen Studios with his wife. In the interview, they were asked how they were able to achieve such a high-grade production value for the movie, with reports of a $20 million budget. And when they asked if that number was accurate, not only was Greg quick as fuck to plead the fifth on that bitch, but he basically said that when Conrad pitched the movie to him, he knew that with a set mind and a small dedicated crew, he could deliver a $150 million movie at a fraction of the cost. And here comes the part where I'm incredibly tempted to press the Dave Grohl button. Because the comments section of the same interview tells a different story. Various individuals claiming to have worked on this movie posted anonymously in the comment section of this article that they were treated with the same amount of respect as Sid treated his toys in the first Toy Story movie. Things like demanding animators to work free overtime hours, the threat of being fired if they didn't meet ridiculous expectations and deadlines, and other worthless ass working conditions. Now, I know what you're thinking, but LeRon, animators get shit on all the time. Nobody ever recommends being one unless it's something you really want to do. Plus, this is probably Nitrogen's first time tackling a feature-length film on their own. These animators aren't being treated any differently than any other documented case of this happening. Well, first of all, lose me with that bullshit. Secondly, if we continue to read the comments from other individuals that damn near mirror the same exact fucking thing, the only time Nitrogen was forced to develop morals was when a lot of the animators signed a petition in order for them to get overtime pay, but only when it was needed. Also, according to the IMDb of the movie, there are over 80 members of the animation department of Nitrogen listed. The final count during the end credits of the movie? About half. That's because nearly 30 members of the team quit because of these worthless-ass working conditions. Most, if not all, dedicating over a year to the project, and only about 47 members were listed in the credits. The other names were completely removed from the film. Now, I could go on about the rest of the stuff that the anonymous commentator said that Greg put them through. Like how he would fire CG supervisor after supervisor because what he was asking for couldn't be done with their current budget. Or how he would fire his animation supervisor for talking to Conrad Vernon, because he would get mad because they chose to talk to Conrad before him on some petty ass jealous shit. You know, I could go on and on. And yes, I know one could say that all of these are just allegations. That unless there's proof, we have no reason to trust the multiple individuals that came forward with this information at the same time. But the closest thing we do have to proof are the multiple reviews from the company's Glassdoor account. That with the multiple reviews both the hired and contracted workers left, brings their overall 5-star rating to a 2.6. My point. It's been made. It's been made so good! Readers, the reason why today's lesson is on this situation is because of two things. One, even Canadians can be assholes. And two, regardless of what it is, what its merit is, or how used to it we are, we as a people must take action against any form of injustice. That means letting people know what's going on, and that also means doing something about it, no matter how big or small your contributions are. Which is why, readers, your homework assignment for the day is to share the fuck out of this video. Let people know how these animators' livelihoods have been affected by this fuckfest. Ugh, for lack of better words. And if you just have to write something in the comments, then I just urge you to come up with an idea to help these people out. Whether it's informing some higher-ups, raising some money for them on a GoFundMe account, anything. No idea is ever too small. Trust me. Anyway, this is Readus 101. Class dismissed.